Hi. Do you want to know how to draw your support and resistance line? In this video, I'm going to explain how to find out with using my simple and powerful technique. By end of this video, you can understand how to draw your support and resistance line properly. Also, you can identify which support and which resistance is high probable and low probable. Also, you can identify which time frame you want to use for your trading. I suggest you to watch this video fully so that it will be your end of the search of your support and resistance concept. Let's get into the video.
Let's see the definition of support and resistance. Support is the area where demand exceeds supply, limiting downwards price movement. For an example, if the price is coming down, there is a zone we called as a support, and that will limit a price to move further down. This is called support. Now resistance. Resistance is the area where supply exceeds demand, limiting upward price movement. For example, if the price is coming up, like in this path, we have our zone called a resistance. At this point, this zone will act as a resistance for further price moving upward direction. This is called resistance. Now we are identifying support and resistance by using our simple rules. Before understanding the rules, keep in mind we are trying to identify the visible turning point in the chart. So this is the keyword. This is the logic. Logic is more important than the rules. Now what is the rule? So we'll try to find out one high bar that we called as a swing pivot high, and we need to find out two lower bars and two following lower bars. So here, to find out a support, we need one swing low candle, and we needed two lows preceding, and also we needed two lows following. So we call this as a support and resistance. We identify this zone as a resistance, and we identify this one as a support. So what is the logic? We try to identify the visible reversal, right? So the price comes down and moves up, reversed, visible turning point. Here the price comes up and it reversed, so visible turning point. This is the most important logic you have to keep in your mind. Also note that not every time market will provide this kind of perfect textbook structure. We can identify various structures. Look at this. So these are also a support and resistance. How? See, look at this. The price moves up and reversed. So we identify this as a resistance. Here, price moves up and reversed. So we identify this both whole zone as a resistance. Here, price moves up and reversed. Visible turning point. This is our resistance. This top. Also in support, this is our support, right? Price moves down and reversed, visible turning point. And here price comes down and reversed. So this whole area is a support. Right here the price comes down and reversed. So where we identify? So we identify this whole zone as a support. So these are some various structure which we can see in our chart. So always keep in mind the logic is more important. What is the logic? Visible turning point. Now let's look at the example. We have 4 example. We'll start with Nifty first. So first we try to identify our resistance. Okay. So what is the logic? We need to identify visible turning point. So first we identify resistance. Okay. Where is the visible turning point? The price goes up and reversed, right? This is one of our visible turning point. So we identify this as our resistance. We have one candle and we have a two candle following, more than two candle, and we have a more than two candle preceding. So we identify this one as a resistance. And next, so after finding this one, we need to move up. So can we call this as a resistance? This one? Why? Because price moves up and reversed, right? We have one swing high candle and we have a for 2 candles proceeding, and we have more than 2 candles following. And after that, we'll try to find out one more resistance. Is this one more resistance? Why? This is also visible reversal point. The price goes up and reversed, right? So this is a resistance in the Nifty chart. Now we try to identify a support. So first, the logic: visible turning point. This is first support, and next, after finding this support, we should not go up, we should go down. Till where? Till we find our next support, not this one. So I'm going further down. Any candles? Nothing here, right? See, look at this. Nothing here. So I'm going further down till this level. So is this my one more support? Why? The price reversed and goes up. Swing low and 2 candles proceeding and 2 or more candles following. And below to this, I'm just coming here and mark this one as my next support, because price comes down and moves up. So what is the logic? We need to identify visible turning point, right? Now let's try to find out support here in this Bank Nifty. So what is the logic? We need to identify visible reversal, visible turning point. So this is our first support, and next, after identifying this as a first support, we should not go up, we should come down. Till where? Till we can identify where is our next support. So can we identify this as our next support? Price comes down and reversed, visible turning point. This is my next support. And next one, I need to go further down, I should not go further up. Can I see this one as a support? Price comes down and reversed, right? So I can mark this one as my support. Both are same, both the zones are same, right? Look at this one. So these are the 3 support I identified. Now let's find out resistance in Bank Nifty. This is visible turning point, right? So identify this as a resistance. Next, after identifying this, I should go up. Can I mark this one as a next reversal? Price goes up and reversed, and we have a swing high, and we have a 2 candles following, and we have 2 or more candles in this after this swing high. So this is our next resistance, and after this one we need to go here and mark this one as a resistance. Why? Because this is our visible reversal area. So now I have marked 2 charts, Reliance and SBIN, State Bank of India. So I recommend you to open your chart and practice this marking support and resistance in both this chart. The date is March 6th, 2022. So open this chart and go to this date and try to mark your support and resistance based on the visible turning point which you learn now. So once you mark there, and come and see this video, and you can cross check with my marking and your marking of support and resistance. Let's see in Reliance. So this is the chart we have. So this is all my markings. Visible reversal, visible reversal, and here price comes down and visible reversal, right? And here below this I don't find any zones here till here, right? Now let's find out which support and resistance is high probable and low probable. So before that, so let's understand why this will work, right? So next day, the price opening here, okay? The price moves up in a 5 minutes, okay? Let's move for 5 minutes, intraday time frame. So this is our 30 minutes resistance, right? So the trader who trades with 30-minute time frame find out this zone as a reversal zone. So he will try to take some decision at this area, at this zone, at this zone, right? It is not only intraday traders are trading in the market. So there are traders from different time frames, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, right? So day time frame, all these traders are coming into the market and they are trading, right? So this zone will actually visible for a 30-minute player. This zone will actually visible for a 30-minute trader, but at the same time, will it visible for a 3-hour time frame trader? Do you ask this question? So now look at this. So do you think this is a visible turning point? So where you can say is a visible turning point? So you can say this is a only zone, it's a visible turning point. So not this one, not this zone, not this zone, right? So now which one is high probable? Comparing these three zones, I say this zone is more high probable comparing this and this, because this zone is visible for 30-minute trader, 2-hour trader, or even a 3-hour trader. So this is high probable than these two. Let's look at the same thing in the support also, right? So this is my one more zone. Price comes down and reversed, visible turning point. So this is how I identify a support here. Same in resistance, right? Price moves up, reversed. Price moves up, reversed, visible turning point. Now look at State Bank of India. The same day, March 6th, 2022, open your 30-minute chart and start marking your support and resistance, and after that come here and check with my marking and your markings. Now this is the chart and this is my markings. The logic is visible turning point. Below this I'll go down and I'll find out visible turning point, and below visible turning point. Okay, now comes to resistance. So the price moves up and reversed, visible turning point. Here price moves up and reversed, visible turning. Price moves up and reversed, visible turning point. This is how you should mark your support and resistance. This is the logical way of marking your zones. Now let's find out which support and resistance is high probable and low probable. So before that, so let's understand why this will work, right? So next day, the price opening here, okay? The price moves up in a 5 minutes, okay? Let's move for 5 minutes, intraday time frame. So this is our 30 minutes resistance, right? So the trader who trades with 30-minute time frame find out this zone as a reversal zone. So he will try to take some decision at this area, at this area, at this zone, at this zone, right? It is not only intraday traders are trading in the market. So there are traders from different time frames, 30 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, right? So day time frame, all these traders are coming into the market and they are trading, right? So this zone will actually visible for a 30-minute player. This zone will actually visible for a 30-minute trader, but at the same time, will it visible for a 3-hour time frame trader? Do you ask this question? So now look at this. So do you think this is a visible turning point? So where you can say is a visible turning point? So you can say this is a only zone, it's a visible turning point. So not this one, not this zone, not this zone, right? So now which one is high probable? Comparing these three zones, I say this zone is more high probable comparing this and this. because this zone is visible for 30-minute trader, 2-hour trader, or even a 3-hour trader. So this is high probable than these two. Let's look at the same thing in the support also. So this zone is visible for a 30-minute player, right? All these zones are visible for a 30-minute traders, right? So now we'll slightly move to 3 hours. First we'll start from here. Will this zone is visible for a 30-minute 3-hour player? No, this is just a low. Now let's look at this zone. So will this zone is visible for a 3-hour trader? No, this is just a candle for him. This one, no, this is low probable. But at the same time, look at this zone. This is a visible turning point for 3-hour trader also, which is highly probable than comparing these two zones, right? So this is how we should find out which zone is high probable and low probable, thinking from other traders' perspective. That is a key thing. Do not look at the chart only from your view. Look at the chart from other traders' point of view. So in that case, you can identify support and resistance, and also you can identify which one is high probable and which one is a low probable, so that you can plan your trade accordingly.
I hope now you understand the concept of how to draw the support and resistance line. So please always keep in mind, in these zones we expect higher time frame traders will come and take their decisions. So based on their decisions, we take our decisions. I have explained this concept in much detailed way in a BOF trade setup video. I have put the link in the description and you can consider watching. Also, you can join the Telegram channel, which I will be hosting a live stream during a market hours, where I'll be explaining a different concept about how I'm taking a trade without using any indicator or any chart patterns. So if you like this video, you can subscribe this channel and you can share with your network. See you next time. Thank you.